All right, so I've been having this reoccurring dream, and I've had a lot of resistance to this reoccurring dream. And it feels like a very deep, common archetype or pattern that people experience, which is the resistance to being killed in the dream. And I think there's a lot of symbolism in it to reality, and especially to the ego and its relation to consciousness. So I've noticed a pattern in the dream where I've stopped resisting more and more. Years ago, it used to be being mauled by a lion and no longer resisting or fearing, but just yielding and allowing, surrendering. And that one felt very triumphant and very healing as there was that relaxation and allowing. And then that recently has changed to having a very strong and visceral experience of having a handgun, a very high caliber handgun pointed at my face. And so the anxiety, the tempo starts with something that's pretty anxious, but then there's a relaxation, like an acceptance that I don't have the information that you're seeking, and that it's clear that I'm not going to be able to, no matter what I say, to change this outcome. And rather than resisting and rather than being anxious and panicked, there's this like radical acceptance and calm and relaxation and surrender. And this is where it gets very profound, because as soon as that visceral bullet just bang, just knocks out the body, this awake and aware field of consciousness is omnipresent. It's like a background beyond the body, but kind of just behind the body, that then is this eternal witnessing or observation of everything that is happening. And so there's this watching of the body collapse, but as this eternal backdrop. And it's still there watching like a 2D Mario screen of houses and cars and the road and trees and people, even after the body has collapsed. And it's very symbolic and very rich, because it's as though as soon as you see through your own egoic structure, you have this opportunity to allow it to be killed by yourself. All of that panic, all of that anxiety, all of that hallucination of local realism, separation being real, lack-based movement, all of that. And it's so profound because what you see is what you truly are. And it's so healing and it's so relaxing. And then all of that panic and that anxiety and that egoic structure and all that stuff, it no longer operates your body and your mind. It's like you've popped back to home, which was always there, which is this eternal omnipresence, which is you as this entire awake field of consciousness and potential actualizing itself and interacting with itself. And now you can be that being the body. You know, you can hold that space for those that want to find themselves more clearly. You can hold that initiation into mastery for them. You can help hold transformative space for their healing to feel this more deeply and viscerally. But I love dreams like this. And they're very symbolic. And I'm very aware that they're very common. They're highly reported, these resistance to death dreams. And then when you release more and more of that resistance, that's when you find more and more eternity and peace.